The day started like any other for Lisa, a 32-year-old black woman with a radiant smile and an air of determination. She had just finished her shift as a nurse at the local hospital, where she spent countless hours caring for others. Exhausted but eager to prepare for her daughter's 8th birthday, she decided to stop at a trendy boutique downtown to pick up a special gift. Lisa's daughter, Mia, had her heart set on a unique necklace she'd spotted in the boutique's display window during one of their weekend walks. As Lisa approached the boutique, the sound of her footsteps echoed against the cobblestone pavement. The boutique's glass windows gleamed under the sunlight, showcasing its curated collection of high-end accessories and apparel. She reached for the door handle, but before she could step inside, the manager, a middle-aged woman with a sharp bob and an air of self-importance, intercepted her. "Excuse me, ma'am," the manager said, her tone cold and dismissive. "We have a policy to ensure the safety of our customers and merchandise. I'm afraid I can't let you in." Lisa froze, her hand still on the door. "I'm sorry. What do you mean?" she asked, her voice calm but laced with confusion. The manager's eyes scanned Lisa from head to toe, her judgment unmistakable. "We reserve the right to refuse service," she said flatly. "Perhaps you'd feel more comfortable shopping elsewhere." Lisa's heart sank. She'd heard about incidents like this, but never imagined she'd experience it herself. Taking a deep breath, she tried to remain composed. "I'm here to buy a necklace for my daughter," she explained. "It's her birthday tomorrow." The manager's lips curled into a condescending smile. "I'm sure there are other stores that could better accommodate you," she said, before turning away and walking back inside. The door closed in Lisa's face, leaving her standing there, humiliated and stunned. She glanced around, noticing the sidelong glances of a few passers-by who'd witnessed the exchange. Fighting back tears, Lisa turned and walked away, her mind racing. Lisa's initial shock gave way to anger as she replayed the incident in her mind. She thought about Mia's bright eyes and excited chatter about the necklace, and the thought of disappointing her daughter made Lisa's resolve harden. She decided she wouldn't let the manager's prejudice define her or ruin Mia's special day. That evening, Lisa posted about her experience on social media. She described the boutique, the manager's behavior, and how it had made her feel. "Discrimination has no place in our community," she wrote. "We all deserve to be treated with dignity and respect." The post quickly gained traction, shared by friends, colleagues, and eventually strangers. Comments poured in from people expressing outrage and solidarity. Among the commenters was a local journalist who reached out to Lisa, asking if she'd be willing to share her story in an article about racial discrimination in retail. Lisa agreed, hesitant but determined. She wanted to shed light on the issue, not just for herself but for others who'd faced similar treatment. The article, published the next day, went viral, sparking conversations across social media and local news channels. The next morning, Lisa's phone buzzed incessantly with notifications. Messages of support flooded her inbox, but one message stood out. It was from a woman named Evelyn, who introduced herself as the owner of the boutique. "Lisa," the message began, "I'm deeply sorry for the way you were treated. That behavior does not reflect our values, and I'd like to make things right. Can we meet in person?" Lisa was skeptical but agreed to meet Evelyn at a nearby coffee shop. When she arrived, Evelyn stood to greet her, her face etched with regret. She was a tall woman with silver-streaked hair and a soft, sincere demeanor. "Thank you for coming," Evelyn said, motioning for Lisa to sit. "First, let me say how sorry I am for what happened. I've spoken to the manager and she's been terminated. Her actions were unacceptable." Lisa listened, her expression guarded. "I appreciate your apology," she said, "but this isn't just about one person. It's about how people like me are seen and treated." Evelyn nodded, her eyes glistening. "You're absolutely right," she said, "and I want to do more than apologize. I'd like to host an event at the boutique to celebrate diversity and inclusion, and I'd love for you to be part of it." Lisa was taken aback. The idea was unexpected, but it felt genuine. After a moment, she agreed, seeing it as an opportunity to turn a painful experience into something positive. The event, held a week later, was a resounding success. Evelyn transformed the boutique into a vibrant space filled with local artists, musicians, and speakers who shared stories of resilience and hope. Lisa was one of the speakers, and when she took the stage, the room fell silent. "What happened to me was humiliating," Lisa began, her voice steady. "But it was also a wake-up call. It reminded me of the importance of standing up for ourselves and each other." Her words resonated deeply with the audience, many of whom approached her afterward to share their own experiences. Among them was a young girl who shyly handed Lisa a hand-drawn picture of a necklace, saying, "This is for your daughter." Lisa's eyes filled with tears as she hugged the girl. She felt a sense of healing she hadn't expected, knowing her story had touched so many lives. In the weeks that followed, Lisa's life changed in ways she couldn't have imagined. The boutique's event inspired other local businesses to host similar initiatives, sparking a movement within the community. Evelyn and Lisa became unlikely allies, working together to promote equality and inclusion. On Mia's birthday, Lisa presented her with the necklace she'd wanted, purchased from the boutique before the event. "This is more than a necklace," Lisa told her. "It's a reminder that we should always stand up for what's right." As Mia clasped the necklace around her neck, her face lit up with joy. Lisa felt a profound sense of fulfillment, knowing that what began as a moment of discrimination had blossomed into a story of resilience, transformation, and hope. The story spread beyond the local community, inspiring people across the country to share their own experiences and advocate for change. Lisa's journey became a symbol of how standing up against injustice could lead to unexpected and powerful outcomes. And as she tucked Mia into bed that night, Lisa whispered a silent promise to herself: to continue fighting for a world where everyone, regardless of their skin color, could walk through any door with dignity and pride. Don't forget to subscribe Storytime with Harry for more interesting stories. Thank you for watching.